Welcome to 20 Minutes Till Dawn, where I will be speedrunning the pacifist achievement, as well as just the whole game. All you need is Hina, the grenade launcher, and then your difficulty of choice. And it's really that simple. And then all you need to do is run away. Now, will the shadow clone kill things? Yeah, it'll kill things. Do you need it to? No. That's not the point of this, because killing things drops XP, which, I mean, the XP's nice and all. I mean, yeah, leveling's good, but it slows us down. And that's not what I'm about. I'm trying to get in, get out, bam, get that achievement, which, you know, I mean, who wants to shoot their gun? I mean, God, the games are so long, you just sit there and, you know, you're constantly leveling, and no. Why bother with all that? When you can just hold in one direction and just run. Now, this is gonna take a little bit of juking. You are gonna have to move side to side. You're gonna have to avoid small clumps of enemies. Of course, if it ever becomes dangerous, we do have our shadow clone to take him out if we really need to. Which we might. We'll see. But for the most part, you just pick a direction. I recommend any direction but up, because up does have the level bar. And then move your mouse fully in that direction, because then you can have your camera give you the maximum sight distance, so that way you can dodge enemies easier. It's all part of the plan. And then we specifically chose this character because of the dash ability you will see when we fight the bosses. Why this works so well. Otherwise, just having the dash ability really helps outpace enemies. I mean, you can see here, we are just zooming on out of here. I mean, just clickety split, easy peasy. And this is really all there is to it, till we get some new foes that come in our way. The main trick of this run is you gotta be focused the whole time, so that way you don't run into a clump of enemies, because there can be just a big clump here. You need to always be prepared to dodge them. I mean, thankfully we got this dash though, which makes this run a whole lot easier than it could be. But until anything happens, we're just cruising. We're here. Hopefully, keep the bubble as long as we can. Alright, I think there should have been a boss showing up. I think we're too fast. I think we I think we outran the first boss. They should have shown up by now, but I haven't seen them, so again, Operation Run Really Fast is working perfectly. Now, of course, you might be wondering, you know, how is this a pacifist run if I'm killing them? Ah, you see, what it really means is don't shoot your gun. I mean, the achievement is pacifist, don't fire your gun, and you know what? We're not gonna. We don't need to. And that was close. we do not need to fire our gun. We have we have this shadow clone doing all of the work that we need. Alright, but we are about to hit 15 minutes. That was a bad spawn. And here at 15 minutes is the deer boss. Okay, I didn't quite dash perfectly. But now... the goal... is to just outrun this guy. We got out of his cage. This is the whole point of the dash. I did take a hit from the cage, though. Because I don't quite... oh, yeah, because we don't have the, we don't have the natural talent of invulnerability, which is what it is. So at this rate, I think I'm gonna try to kill him. Because he's annoying. And I'm tired of him following me. Leave me alone. Come on. Okay, 14 minutes. Enemies should start showing up again. Now we have the eyeballs that shoot projectiles. One of the more annoying enemies in the game. So far, so good. We are getting chip damage here in on the deer. Of course, the biggest downside is, since I'm on darkness 15, he is attacking like twice as often as normal. So if you want to do this on darkness 0, this part would be a lot easier. But I am just here to show that this strategy will work on whatever you choose. You can really tell that the enemy's got a lot more health. They're no longer getting one shot by my shadow clone, even though it is doing a whole 60 damage. Would be nice if we could kill him. I don't know if I have the damage, though. But we do have the dash. So, this is the rest of the run! And things will start to look scarier and scarier until about the 10-minute mark. Where instead... instead of all of these enemies, which, I'll be honest, there are a lot. Again, another great feature, I believe, of being on Darkness 15 is this insane concentration of enemies. Okay, I dashed through them, so I lost my shield. Oh well. As long as we stay out of the way of the deer, we're gonna be fine. We just need to make it till 10, when the enemy type will switch, and instead, we'll get the new, ouch, harder enemies. Okay, maybe I'm gonna have to do this on 0. I might have to redo this. That was pretty bad to get hit by the deer there. Finding error on my part. Nice, go here, got the freeze. I don't know quite how much health he has here. I'm going to assume a lot more than what I've been dealing. But here in a bit, we're gonna start getting enemies again. But we got the shield back. And now the next tier of enemies should be appearing. Who are plenty, I mean, not bad. We're in a decent part. There shouldn't be too many of them for me to be concerned, but they definitely don't die. And they are plenty fast. But we're still going. This annoying deer behind me. And a bad spawn there. Now, whatever direction you pick, you do want to keep going in that direction. Every enemy that is behind you is still behind you. So if you ever turn around or decide to start moving diagonally, they will all start to catch up to you again. So it is important to keep moving in whatever direction you have chosen. I personally do down just because I feel down is safe. You could easily do left to right. You know, it just kind of changes where the concern of enemies are due to the screen size. I mean, if screens were square, then I would say any direction would be very easy. Yeah, see, there's that huge clump of enemies. I'll be honest, I don't quite know what they are. They probably have a name. Nice. Okay, I juked the deer. Yeah, I didn't think it would last forever. Okay, yeah, if you can get the deer to go back up, you can juke them for small periods of time. I think on normal difficulty that will probably work just fine. Or on normal difficulty. On Darkness 0. Here on 15, he's just, too fast. I think there will be... Probably gonna be another boss spawning here in a moment who I'm just gonna run away from. A big deal. Okay, that was a narrow gap. That was bad. Okay, this is the dicey part of the run. Oh, we killed the deer, though. Ooh. Okay, so now all I need to do is focus on moving down. Again, this part is going to be much easier if you decide to do it on Darkness 0. Of course, you could also just consider this a way to beat Darkness 15 with Hina and any weapon of your choice. If you are struggling to beat Darkness 15 with any of the weapons, this could be an option. Do I recommend it to do that? No, not really. I think the big thing I'm going to need is I need the shield to come back, most likely, for the next boss. Or I think I might die. Because again, I'm not invulnerable with dashing, I don't have that ability right now, so I think I'm going to need the shield. I might need better perks. There we go. There's the shield. I believe at 5 minutes is another cage boss. It should be the one with the laser beams. I'm trying to build up as much space as I can between me and the swarm. Yeah, it gets rid of it. So I don't have them because I wasn't really caring, but another recommended thing if you're going to do this strat is to pick the talents that either make you invulnerable when you're almost die, or give you back health when you hit 1. Those types of talents are recommended for this type of run. I don't have them on right now, so I'm a bit scared, but I think are doing still a good job about running all the enemies. At 4 minutes, we should get a few more. But until then, enjoy the scenery. Have a few lovely trees lying around. Alright, 4 minutes. I don't want to jinx myself, but I will. I may have outrun all the enemies. Because in that arena was the laser beam boss. And then shortly after that, there's another, like, flying dragon boss. And then we never saw most of the other bosses. But at this point, you're just in the open, and we have our shield back. So this is fine if you're achievement farming. This may not be the easiest way to do it, but this is the quickest. As you can see with that timer in the upper corner, since we haven't leveled up, we have lost no time. You know, the only extra time there is loading into the game, loading out, and that's it. It's just a clean 20 minutes till dawn. You don't have to worry about getting the right perks. You don't have to worry about, you know, getting lucky. You don't have to worry about... I mean, you do need some skill. You need to be able to dodge enemies, but with dash, you just right-click through the gaps. And if you actually had some good perks, like I didn't, then you wouldn't have been very concerned with needing the shield back when you need to go through the wall, or the deer boss doing 2 points of damage here on Darkness 15. 2 minutes left. We just need to keep going down as my phone goes off. Just keep going down. We do not want the swarm of enemies to catch us, which, you know, they won't. Because I'm still running away. That is another reason why this character is the character to do this with. There are some tricks with other characters to do level 1 runs or try to avoid all the enemies. This is really the only character who can deal with the boxes, the cages that keep you in for the 2 boss fights, and the dash gives you just enough movement speed to not need to worry about enemies catching up to you. Oh, why am I still getting text messages? Oh well. It is what it is. We just have less than a minute. And then, you know, we'll have 1 whole HP. I've never fired a shot the entire night. Thanks to our Shadow Clone. And this will be the both speedrunning the game and speedrunning the pacifist achievement. And technically even speedrunning Darkness 15. So if you're struggling with weapons, you can do this. I mean, of course, the grenade launcher is the easiest one to do this with because it increases the shadow clone damage. But otherwise, that is it. How to easily get the pacifist achievement in 20 minutes till dawn. That was done on darkness 15, so this will easily work on your difficulty of choice. Of course, darkness 0 will be a lot easier than that. So I do hope you enjoyed. Thank you for watching.